The business day, and their lead story: future of Gupta Shiva under threat, business rescue of the uranium mine in danger as a battle for control processes heads for court. Now, the fraught rescue of the Gupta Shiva uranium mine, which holds one of the largest uranium deposits in the world, has ground to a halt as an extraordinary battle for control of the process unfolds and is now headed for court. Also, data prices 50% lower if the state sells spectrum. It could actually come into play if more than half of the government finally gets around to allocating additional spectrum or radio frequencies to network operators. That according to Shamil Jussub of Vodacom. And also SARS explores recouping money earned by Bain. The South African Revenue Service is moving to recoup monies that was earned by the consultants Bain and Company, and they've halted further work with Gartner. All of that, of course, coming out of the SARS Commission of Inquiry that is currently underway. And then the Sowetan, their lead story: why I released Premier's love tape. Mayor's hubby says he did it to clear his church of a VBS scandal, and bizarre saga seen as dirty tricks over Limpopo Premiership. Now, I listened to this tape, and the voice recording said to be that of Limpopo Premier Stan Matabata declaring his love for his provincial deputy in the ANC, Florence Radzilana, was apparently played to congregants at a church where her husband is a pastor. Now, the recording, which has since gone viral on social media, has set tongues wagging among ANC members in the province. In the recording, Radzilana could be heard asking clarity from a man presumed to be the Premier about his feelings towards her. So all of this very interesting because it seems to somehow be tied into the whole VBS saga. Florence Radzilana, one of the people implicated there. And then you also have Solina Sphere's injury curse. That's the Kaizer Chiefs coach. And a mom's plea: where is my baby? And that story, along with teen impregnates 3 fellow pupils, also in today's Sowetan. All right, moving on to the Citizen. Gauteng Health on a deathbed. That's their lead story. And goes on to say nurses and doctors are the hardest hit, and with many foreign nationals coming to the province to settle, the free public healthcare system continues to take a knock. And Pastor Omatoso's lawyers harassed, and rage protesters bay for Doberman's blood, calling him, rubbish for defending a rapist. And also suicides attempts increase at Turkish. Depression and anxiety leading up to the exams have claimed 2 lives, with 23 attempted suicides. Those stories making headlines. And today is a Friday, of course. Mail and Guardian also. And just to take a quick look there, the battle for Denel, that's what they're leading with. The row over Zuma and Mandla Mandela's Qatar visit. And this talks about government being uncomfortable about a meeting that former President Jacob Zuma had with the Emir of Qatar. And South Africa Arms Company caught in the crossfire of the Saudi-Qatar conflict. And this, of course, about the arms industry and South Africa's war business, Kasoji collateral damage. Some of the stories you can read in today's Mail and Guardian. That takes care of the newspapers. Let's take a break, and after that, you'll have the latest.